I'm telling you that it'd be the worst liberation if we were to stay in Tijan, because it's last year was the, last year was the worst. So it's going to get even worse now because of the location.
Mayor's Council of Guam President and Agani Heights Mayor Paul McDonald is referring to the Liberation Carnival held on the Tijan grounds over the past few years. And while we're still months away, he told the island's mayors today that they are planning on relocating to Oka Point in Tamuning.
It's only going to be temporary because that's not our property. That's why we're only going to be allowed to use it at least for 3 months. And that's all we're asking for.
But why relocate after having it in Marigata over the past few years?
Tijan is just not an ideal place. It's really hard to get into and get out of.
Along with the congestion, McDonald says the bills have been piling up as well.
Utilities are very hard to keep up with. We don't have sewer line in Tijan, and we had to pay an arm and a leg. A lot of the money that we made, we actually spent on the utilities.
McDonald estimates about $20,000 a week was paid just to keep the place clean. Mayors noted they cannot move the carnival back to Paseo this year because of the Festival of Pacific Arts. McDonald does note it's not a done deal just yet, as they are still in discussions and negotiations with GITA and the Chamorro Land Trust Commission. Land Management Director Michael Borja says currently part of the property is being used to house green waste debris since Typhoon Dolphin. He adds the property is one of nearly a dozen that are being proposed for commercial use purposes. Just last month, the CLTC had a public hearing on the property that still needs to be approved by commissioners by way of resolution before making its way to the Guam legislature. He adds land management also wants to check whether the Tamuning Municipal Planning Council and residents are in agreement with the area because past proposals have not been met with positive reaction. The CLTC will meet later this month to discuss the property. The mayors meanwhile noted that before any Liberation Committee is formed, they need to decide on a location for the festivities. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.